man.
Saya tak start ni.
Rabak.
Rabak Aisyah.
Bodoh.
Mandek Caesar. Tengok muka aku rabak saya aku tengok.
Sabar. Bro, susah sih. Korang just pergi dusa je lah. Aku rasa glitch bodoh.
Sialah, mandek ni. Syak.
Boleh main 2v2 lah saya.
Terus straight dus.
Father Deuce.
Level aku tak tahu.
Saya nak keluar.
Kan.
What the fuck?
Aku tak boleh keluar sih.
Nanti
Asal
start
aku
shoot
boleh?
ke?
Tapi kena join siapanya ni.
Join Fort, kita join kau Mia. Sial lah lagi Mi, kita kena quit my career.
What the fuck? Boleh lah.
Oh, ni Elhan.
Level apa?
Sabar aku join. Aku kena quit Syah, aku yang ni quit.
Level apa?
15.
Father Deuce.
Takkan track main ganja.
Cari code empty je, sabar.
Ni accord empty ni.
Siapa nak kena rek angkat tangan? Mana korang? Korang kat luar?
Cepatlah saya loading.
Cuma asal kita mainan siapa? Kau mana saya?
Kima, Markiplier tengok aku punya stream Syul.
Korang kat mana?
Deuce.
Cepatlah saya load.
Mana saya?
Kau kat luar ke dalam saya?
Korang kat luar eh?
Tak, kita kat dalam.
Mana ada?
Kau kena join neighborhood dulu, Mi.
Tak join.
Kau lain neighborhood. Fuck aku join kau ni sabar.
Fuck sake. Ni invite eh?
Tak, kau just pergi handphone habis kau pergi nama Fort. Lepas tu kau tengok join.
Okay. Kawasan
Kau suci mandek lah.
Kau kat dalam eh? Okay, aku dah nampak. Dari sini lah ni, kod empty ni. Ni, dia.
Rolling.
Cepat-cepat sebelum orang lain tu masuk.
Alamak.
Alamak, sibuk lah diri. Fak, kau jangan diri dulu. Fak, kau jangan masuk dulu. Nanti dia masuk siap. Masuk. Ni, first squad.
Masuk. Weh, salam. Mandek. Dia.
Tengok muka ini cacat sih. Muka cacat sih.
3-point playmaker bye, tak macam-macam. Weh, pen beast. Imam. Satu hari satu bulan.
Sorry, sabar aku nak tukar kamera angle. Tak tukar kamera angle. Fuck, macam aku tukar.
Kat luar.
Aku setting.
Setting aku cari tak ada bodoh kamera. Pause. Kimak fuck kau stop bodoh Ricin.
Richie Toffen.
Ni. Kan? Baiklah.
Hima
Ini.
Ini asal tak kat. Muka dah mandek. Muka dah mandek.
Shoot, let him shoot. Tak boleh lah ni boy.
Boleh lah boy. Bodoh Mi.
Shoot.
Bodoh.
Zack?
Lag.
Ah.
Gak.
Lag Zack.
Bodoh.
Bodoh lambat
Boy.
sel.
Sabar.
Mandek Caesar.
Pasal kau. Okay, go. The fuck?
Mi. Keluarkan dulu bodoh.
Lag.
Ber.
Oh.
Mandek Caesar.
Shoot lah. Mandek lah kau.
Ambil bola. Pasal kau. Oh.
Kimak budak
Ini
kecil
kena
Syah.
poster.
Bagi Chan lah Jack.
Kamu dah kecil.
Budak kecil.
Kira. Fuck baik lah. Fuck kau up kau punya bloknya tu
Tapi blok aku 88 tau.
Mandek Caesar.
Datang sini Han. Datang sini. Sini. Kau pergi. Datang sini Han. Kau dah dapat triangle. Okay, kau dapat sekarang.
Bola saya siapa Syah?
Oh fuck.
Boleh lag.
Sini.
Weh. Weh.
Rabak apa shooting kau.
Pula upgrade.
Kata demigod.
Demi got
Han.
61 Syah.
Tahu.
Anak gajah Syah. Tapi better Syah daripada dulu.
Tak pasal ni dapat duit semua.
Farming VC Syah. Tunggu.
Cuma fuck, tolong aku
Tengah.
Han, datang sini Han, datang sini.
Weh, trick or treat.
Go.
Apa bodoh Mi?
Lagi.
Ah, sini, sini.
Keluar bodoh.
Ni Asian. Weh. Weh. Kimak. Bantut.
Kena block.
Right. Fall.
Sialah, shooting fall.
Let us shoot.
Tak payah keluar bodoh. Boleh lah. Tadi boleh ke? Sini atas ni.
Fuck. Kimak 5 rebound je. 400 lah.
Tu mana level Sul?
Bayar level 1. Weh. Mandek. Mandek hingga. Mana fish?
Fish tak online, ada baru balik kerja. Penat.
Dan nak
Go season prizes claim.
weh 200 position. Upgrade jap lah.
Macam mana ni? Nak exit Exit dah.
Ha? Exit.
Keluar kot lah. Tukar team lah.
Driving layup. Midway shot.
Apa team siapa?
Masa buat.
Tengah.
Cuba buat. Team aku buat. Team aku. Eliup dorang.
Bastard.
Cepat bodoh ni. Kim mana buat apa bodoh dia ni?
Loading sial. Aku tengah no point babi.
Weh 62 sih.
Weh, naik 62. 62 Syul.
Otak kau.
Okay tak. Kau at least muka kau balik lah.
Tak nak.
Tengok muka dia, pipi dia paling besar.
Kesian sia.
Tapi kau pernah nampak Fish cacat gila sia.
Show off.
Apa?
Ni god Zai. Kima.
Aku makan yang sup yang mi. Yang mi
Bodoh, apa buat sial.
Okay.
Ya boy. Lima kira semut je lah. Anak babi saya ni.
Bastard. Tak, kau ikut Shaq-nya. Bagus ya, Ru. Go fight.
Alamak.
Weh. Splash. Waduh. Weh.
4 lagi. Like, kita starting sama saya, my fuck saya. 0 points saya.
Lima.
Ni aku team dengan Amy lah.
Oh.
Ish. Apa yang keluar bodoh sini?
Lima. Handling 20 point tu sen. Tanda vision. Cibai.
Level up eh. Sebab upgrade lagi.
63
Sebab ni upgrade lagi. 64 cepat.
Bawa point saya. Lima.
Bodoh, keluar fight nanti sebelum orang nak masuk, nak lawan kita.
Mana nak keluar?
Kena check exit dulu.
Farm VC.
Aku tinggal Mi lah. Mi sini jom. Tak ada les hari ni.
Buat beat
Sial.
Asia.
Kecil Syuri kat sebelah aku.
Aku slasher.
Ya, aku kasih kau bola je lah this time. Bishop masuk.
Let the triple top.
Mi, masuk Mi, cepat. Mi, Bishop masuk bodoh, cepat. Fak sana Fak, kita tengok dia masuk. Cepat dah 62 ber. Cepat, nanti time run out bodoh.
Lagu sedap pun. 3 point god. Wait like water.
Mi, keluar. Kasih aku.
Ah, lagi sikit je.
Well, water.
Apa yang dia shoot habis tu?
Boleh.
Kau tengok aku dah ice cold bodoh.
Lihat lah. Minum teh.
Splash.
Well, water. Oh. Well, water.
Ini apa kau buat? Kau target dia.
Berat bodoh.
Siulah masuk
Mi, pas bodoh.
Ui, lagi sikit je. Bastard saya Isyak. Bastard bodoh Isyak.
Rim protector apa?
Well, water. Well, water. Kimak mati-mati
Baiklah. Kau tengok Mi, dia boleh siap. Kau try Mi, kau try 3 point.
Aku pula upgrade. Demigod belum awaken. Kimak gimana sih? Oh.
Oh, sacok. Lah, apa sih sedap sah? Mi, kau tengok Mi. Orang yang team up dengan kau suruh kalah tau.
Bastard. Ya, besok aku beli PC.
Kimak.
Jadi Chris move Siul.
Imam mandek semua.
Tak apa.
Bodoh, apa yang aku shoot?
Ui.
Oh, Ustaz. Ooh. Hiti. Waduh. Lambat sian.
Saya delay aku kena time.
Dah.
Dah.
Kimak.
Oh.
Cancang. Bastard.
Kimak.
Demigod.
Oh.
Oh.
Belakang.
Bastard.
Sebab kau tengah open tu, shoot lah. Brrrr.
Bodoh. Aku yang green space kecil sial.
Hah? Out of bound.
That's why. Awak terkeluar.
Fucking nons. Oh.
Aku korang apa saya?
Aku masak sekarang. Aku dah tengah masak. Okay. Mi, kau pergi upgrade sana.
Fucking
Kau
nons.
main career.
Sawa sial. Kan lagu Justin Bieber sial. Fucking nons.
see Goggles 2K in the event center, don't be sour. Stay out of the paint or the whole team is knocking the candy out of your bag. Remember that you can be featured on 2K TV by submitting your best plays using the hashtag 2KTVWOW. See you inside your next Jazz game in NBA 2K22 and see you next week for the top play of Season 5 vote. Bye-bye.
With so many modes in NBA 2K22, it's always a good time to explore something new.
This week, we're taking a look at Play Now Online.
That's right, Team 2K TV jumped into the mode recently, and we just had to share how much fun you can have.
Whether you're looking for online competition or against your friends, there's a little bit of everything in Play Now Online.
Ufognoons.
For the visiting Boston Celtics, at point guard, Marcus Smart. And now, please welcome your New York Knicks at guard. At 6'7", number 13, Evan Fournier. At center, at 17, number 23, Mitchell.
Before we get...
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix.
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And the starting group for the Celtics. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. Al Horford out there with Jason. The NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
Walker, he's checked in for Rose.
Last year for R.J. Barrett, BA, how the game is already starting to slow down for him.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Outside, Brown. MP up top. Walker covering. Outside, Brown. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Robinson. And Barrett flashing potential as a stopper, Brad.
That's a great sign. I mean, he can be out there on the floor, and you can take confidence in the fact that on nights if he doesn't have it going offensively, he'll still dig in on deep.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
There's no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
MP. Here's Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
The shot by Fournier, no good. Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. To the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Horford passes to MP. Inside, tipped. Shot left block. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Tatum against Barrett. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum inside. Checked by Randall. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, he had a wide open shot, but instead he tried to do a crowd-pleasing circus act there. And as much as I like juggling, that's not effective.
And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Barrett. Walker's got 5 now.
And the contact not bothering Walker there at all. Clearly one of the more focused players in the game.
MP against Walker. Pass to Williams. Back to MP. The shot off that time. New York goes the other way with it. Fournier, the pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Horford inside. Walker covering. And Horford gets it to go.
Well, his versatility makes you consider Al Horford as one of the game's best bigs. Finish through contact like he does there.
Randall outside. The kick out to Walker. No good from outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And the Knicks, such a feel-good story. You got to give Coach Tom Thibodeau a lot of credit. Julius Randle certainly does.
He has us all bought in. You can't really ask for more than that. Our coach was going to lead us and have everybody buy in, and we're seeing the results. We're seeing the fruits of our labor.
Yeah, they certainly are.
And the New York faithful delighted to witness meaningful games once again.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup. Here's Titan. Going with almost an entire new group here. Barrett's checked in for Randall. Reddish comes in for Burks. Fournier's checked in for Quickly. And it's Walker in for Rose. And Reddish gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 16.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
MP, the pass to Horford. Now Tatum. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brett.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, they get angry first. It's just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Walker. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. MP finds Horford. On the wing, MP. Walker covering. MP, the pass to Horford. Over Barrett. Horford can't hit.
Celtics foul.
Fuck.
MP. That's his first.
How about that
personal.
strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Walker. 8 seconds left in the second period. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And so it's New York, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Inside, we have Randall and Robinson. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's Rose in at the point. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Nice play. Tatum consistent with that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Here's Rose. Lays it up and banks it in. Rose has gotten his third basket of the night. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Williams, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Quickly is checked in for New York. The Celtics also with a sub. Tice is checked in for Williams. Tice in the high post. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Randall pass to Rose. Down low. And
Hello?
the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Rose has got 11.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
One thing about Derrick Rose that's never changed over the years, Grant, is his ability to come through in the clutch. When a big basket is needed, he's the guy you want on the court.
Well, how many times have we seen it? End of game situation, Rose in an isolation set. And even against a double team, he finds a way to shake free and get the bucket. As dependable as it gets when the pressure's on.
Smart against Rose. Brown with some nice D.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Tatum. And stolen by Barrett. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And it's good for 2. 10 points for him.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And Boston calls time here.
One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he can.
He's checked in for Barrett, and it's Kemba Walker in for Rose. A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Horford. Neesmith comes in for Tatum. White, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Left side, Burks. And he lobs it up to the rim. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
White, the pass to Williams. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. And Pritchard, here we go. Williams against Walker. Soft touch off the glass. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Burks finds Randall. Driving in. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall sneaks up on you athletically with that frame. You could argue he's at his best when he's in attack mode.
Pass to Neesmith. Outside White. With the floater. Quickly with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
With the 10-footer, another one falls for New York. Boston with the ball. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's Williams, high post. Pass to Pritchard. Jacks up a three. And the Celtics another three. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Williams against Randall. The three. The shot that time not on target. He got it up. The shot comes out, and so it's New York looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for the Celtics, MP is out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Robert Williams. Then it's Derek White. And it's Williams in at the 4 slot. Shoots from the baseline. The Knicks pull it in. They led the game at one point by 20. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando where they'll face the Magic. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's MP, and that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Barrett's checked in for New York. Rose comes in for Walker. To the middle. Here's Reddish. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one. Smart against Rose. White on the wing. Here's Horford. It's hauled in by Reddish.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Randall, the pass to Rose. And Brent, you played 4 years at Oregon State. The new college rules allowing players to benefit from their image and likeness. You think that's a positive move?
I think, BA, it's going to find its footing. It's going to smooth itself out. But my biggest concern in the first couple of years is that young men and young women that are athletes don't take themselves to be bigger than the game that they're playing and the opportunity that's being presented to them by the university with the scholarships that they've been offered.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Brown's checked in. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Rose. The rebound, Celtics. Smart has got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the take. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Robinson. Outside Fournier. Pass to Randall. Now Barrett. And here's Robinson. To the paint. Here's Randall. Boston with a rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Down low. Looking to end the drought. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
And Williams no good on that one. And Grant, in 2015, you became part owner of the Atlanta Hawks. How pleased were you to see their performance in last year's playoffs?
Well, it was incredible. So much fun to see this team come together, rally, and have an incredible run in this past postseason. Now, as a broadcaster, you don't want to have a rooting interest, but I'll confess, it was definitely special to see.
Al Horford still brings such a great, consistent effort every night there with the second chance opportunity.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter here. Rose with it, picked up by Tatum. Nice D from Horford.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Offensive rebound. Williams misses. The Knicks have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Mitchell Robinson.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
New York, no good that time either.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Jaylen Brown. That's his first personal. Checking in for the Celtics.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
So New York takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hi there, Frank Valentine here. Hey, it looked like you were out of your depth tonight. Now, does this validate the concerns about you on draft night?
How you doing, Frank? Are you serious with that question? I mean, it was one game. Everybody has an off night, and that just goes to show that even before I got here, a lot of folks made up their mind about me just because I had a YouTube channel. But you know what? That's fine. You're going to get plenty of opportunities to see me play, and they won't like that at all.
But what if they do?
They won't.
Yeah, but so how do you know? How do you make sure?
I'm going to play better than I did next game, Frank. You'll see.
Well, I sure hope so, at least for your sake.
Okay, listen, so the reason I asked you to stop by today,
mad.
I need you to watch this video.
Am I in
and
trouble?
It's complicated.
How complicated?
Everything's under control, but I want you to watch this, and then we'll talk about it.
I have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house, and that issue is MP. Let's talk about MP. I'm hearing his coach isn't a fan, thinks he's more into fame than actually hooping. And I gotta say, I agree, wholeheartedly. You ever hear of an NBA player with a YouTube channel? Michael Jordan didn't have no YouTube channel. LeBron James don't have no YouTube channel. Let's get serious here, people. I'll be shocked if MP starts a game this year. This coach isn't starstruck. He's going to make MP earn every single minute, as it should be. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. All eyes are on MP now. Is he going to fold under the pressure? If I'm Harvey Lesser, the GM who overruled his coach, I'm up at night sweating all over this. Good luck, Mr. Lesser. You and MP are going to need it.
This airs tonight.
Okay, so what if we try to speed all of this up? What does that look like?
Go over coach's head and speak to the GM directly.
But doesn't Harvey know everything that's going on behind the scenes?
He lets his coaches coach.
That sounds like a dead end to me.
No, but it does come with risks. Sure, coach isn't gonna like it, but he reports to the GM, so if you can present a solid argument to bump your minutes, it might be able to move the needle.
Okay, so what about my brand?
So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, the pros and cons, and
You know, Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this. I really appreciate it, Kristen.
hey man, that's what I'm here for. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
I'll see you soon.
All right.
Take care, Kristen.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
I know you've been searching for someone to make you didn't mean to ruin my week. Know what you meant when you said those things. Know you mean well when you say your piece. Know you even though you don't know me. Know you already. I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care? I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. You said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care?
Fuck.
She coming back if you keep
Oh.